start with you, Miss, because obviously it's Grammys weekend and we're all about music. I know we're here for Best New Artist, but you have a new single out, Destiny. Just tell me about the vibe of that.
Destiny is a mix of R&B, gospel, and a little blues. And it's just a song I wrote about a time in my life that I thought maybe my dreams were not going to come true because of choices that I made as a young woman. And I wrote the song really about 10 years ago, but pulled it out because the rebirth of my music dream happened after having all the children, after, rerouting my life. And so it's all about how destiny is found, kind of in ways you didn't think you might find it. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how we think life is going to go one way and then we get thrown thrown in these loops and situations and then we still come back to our purpose? It sounds like that's what it's about.
It really is. And I always say that you don't know the road that you're taking, but God does. And you might think that you've turned the wrong way, but you get through that rabbit hole and go, oh my God, this was what I always dreamed of. And my husband is a dream come true, as are my kids. But music was also a dream, and I had to live it. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to.
I mean, just talk about how proud you are of this woman, that she's stepping on her dreams. She's already fulfilled some family dreams, but she's doing this for herself. Talk about that.
But that's the thing. You know what? Listen, she is doing it for herself. And she is the best example I ever have of someone who's courageous, who does not stop. Because this is the thing. Whatever you dreamed about doing when you were a little kid, you should still be doing. Somewhere along the line, you got talked out of it, and she didn't. And that's the thing. This is what I love about her. She's an example for
and you're
everybody
my inspiration, though, honey. You're my inspiration because you talk about a person who doesn't quit. I learned perseverance watching my husband bang his head up in the NFL, bang his head up in Hollywood, and refuse to stop till he got where he was trying to be. And you are my inspiration, babe.
Oh, thank you. I love it.
Guys, you're giving us relationship goals before Valentine's Day. I mean, we're really lucky right now. I do want to talk about a really important conversation that happened. I mean, you're somebody that is just unapologetically you. You're going to speak out for what you believe in. And you were getting a lot of backlash for Liam Neeson. I mean, I feel like it was a really important conversation that had to be had. Can you just talk about that? And,
for sure. You know what? A lot of people thought I was defending him, and I wasn't. I was not defending him. I was just saying that basically he was looking back at his life, and the fork in the road was that, hey, he could have been a basic racist, supremacist kind of guy, and that was my point. It was more of a observation of what was going on, and people mistook it as I was giving him a pass. And I was like, okay, I'm a black man. I've been hunted. How in the world did you even construe that as a pass? And I thought,
it's so important to understand that evil has many forms. You put whatever word you want in front of the ism, it's just evil. It's human evil, and we're capable of being evil to each other, and we're capable of being good.
And I do want to say this. Is that everybody has a fork in the road. I'm going to tell you, there have been many, many times I came very, very close to not being here. Okay, I'm from Flint, Michigan. You know what I mean? I could be in jail. I could be dead. And let me tell you, I took the other road.
Which was marrying me.
Yes. But that's the point I was making. Now, again, does it excuse him? Not at all. But the fact is that he didn't. That's the point. The point I was making is he didn't. And you know what? Thank God he didn't. But there are a lot of people who did.
Right. And we would all be murderers. And we'd all be all kinds of things if we were held guilty by our thoughts.
Yeah. And first of all, another thing, I even brought up the fact that, Trayvon Martin was killed by somebody who did. That's my point. It's like, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the man who did go out hunting for someone that night. And this happens a lot. And no one is discounting this. I am a black man in America. I've been a target. I've been assaulted. So it's one of those things that I will never, ever have any kind of patience for that. But also, this is the deal, too, is that forgiveness and accountability go hand in hand. It's crazy. You cannot have accountability without forgiveness or forgiveness without accountability because you have to move on. You have to continue to live your life.
Right.
That's what I listen, the guy that assaulted me, I forgave him so that I can move on. Listen, this movement needs leaders. It does not need martyrs.